Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas, and today it's going to be our first of 4 catching up on GFRIEND videos that we're going to be doing ahead of the debut of VIVIZ. And yeah, we are going to be basically diving through all of the major GFRIEND music videos in chronological order. It's a perfect amount of 16, making it easy for me to do 4 videos with 4 music videos each. And the first one we're going to be doing today will obviously feature the first 4 music videos of GFRIEND, being Gustas, Gustas 2, Rough, and NAVILLERA. And this is now their debut Gustas released back on January 15, 2015, which I find quite crazy because that was such a... Generally, the years 2014 to 2016, like we had Red Velvet, GFRIEND, Twice, Blackpink, and probably some more I'm missing out on right now. So such great years for girl group debuts. And I mean, just look at the past 2 years as well with Stacey, Weekly, Purple Kiss, Aspen, so many more. So many great girl groups out there. And yeah, Gustas is the debut. I'm just quite confused here because this video I'm having here open right now is actually from 2017 or so. So I guess they had to re-upload it for whatever reason. No idea why. Maybe you buddies can tell me about what happened there. But yeah, either way, Gustas is the debut title, which are these cool little glass figure thingies that you can craft. And yeah, otherwise, no idea what to expect. Of course, I will not be able to tell anyone by name. I mean, I'm even struggling nowadays. Like, I know we have Una, Yuju, Umji, Sinbi, wait, Sinbi, Yuju, Umji, Unya, Yuju. Wait, did I say to me? Zoan is also in it. Who's the last one? Let me check. I should have checked it before though. But wait, we have Umji, Sinbi, and Unya in VIVIZ. We have Yuju, Zola. I think Zoan hasn't done is not doing anything at the moment. Who was the final member? Yaren. All right, that was the last one. All right, so there are 6 girls, and maybe I will be able to tell them all by name after this is over. You know, 60 music videos is quite a lot, so. Let's stop the talking, let's start the reacting. First music video of the first Catching Up on GFRIEND, their debut, Gustas. Let's check it out. And oh my goodness, there's already back to terrible. It's so dreadful. 215 though, obviously a very different time. Were they back under hype at that point already? Or like, their sub-company, I'm not sure. Oh, and they do not have a rapper, so that will be very interesting to see how that dynamic is going to be. Oh, straight into it with some group harmonizing. Guess that's the chorus already for the intro. Okay. Ooh, very classic and playful instrumental, very bright elements. Concept very typical, like the schoolgirl aesthetic. Oh, but its pre-chorus is lengthy, I like it. Ah, I see. It's a very harmonic song, you know, very vocal focused. Oh, how old were they back then though? I just realized they look so young here. Oh! Yeah, but this will be fun. This is a very fun vocal song. Kinda gives me some playful OST vibes for some reason. You know what I mean? I feel like this would work pretty well for like a comedic scene or so. Exactly. Immediately the comedic elements. It's pre-chorus though. I'm really enjoying this pre-chorus. Such a lengthy build-up for a very melodic and full chorus. Will not break that easily. That's a cool line. cool message to it. Time. Oh, but these freaky spacey sounds in there though. Vocals though. Is it what is it? Yuju or Simbi? I think they were the main vocals, right? I think so. Either of them were. Vocals. Choreo also very dynamic, a lot of movement going on. And I'm really digging this chorus. It's such a bright, playful sound, but it's full and melodic, you know? So it's not too simple in that sense. Okay. GFRIEND's debut. I will be honest in two things. The first thing I can definitely say is, visually, I thought it was a bit too generic. Visually, this was like, you know, nothing really that stands out in any way. You know, it's like a very typical schoolgirl type of aesthetic. You know, we've seen that dozens of times before. So to choose that as your debut concept, basically, visually at least, could have probably been something more exciting. But sound-wise, this was already a pretty good introduction, I'd say, to what I have to expect. Because, like mentioned, people told me GFRIEND has no rapper, which is one of these very unique things about them as a group. They never had a rapper, or never had a, well, don't even have, I think, a rapper position, right? Let's check actually real quickly here. Zovan was the leader as a vocalist in visual. She was born in 1995. That means she was 20 here, okay? Gavin is the lead dancer, vocalist, center, and face of the group, okay? Born in 9. She was 19 during the debut. Unya was 18, it seems, as lead vocalist. Yuju was the main vocalist. She also was 18 here, or probably more 17. I think she turned 18 a bit after that. Oh no, wait, never mind. This was the beginning. So yeah, she was 17 or so. Sinbi's main dancer, vocalist, and center. Okay, so I guess the big high notes at the end were Yuju. She was born in 89, so she was 16 at that point. And Umji also 16. She's the magnate and vocalist. All right, I see. So only dance and vocal related positions. No rapper in this group, and I think this debut already gives me a good glimpse of what I have to expect for other songs, because you know it's way more playful than your usual K-pop group song, because it only has basically the vocals, because often a rap verse in between, you know, it just can be added anywhere, basically. You know, I often see people complain about specific rap verses because they're all like, why they had to add that in there, you know, was necessary and whatnot. You know, some people like me always love a good rap verse. Other people are like, really dislike rap being implemented into songs that they would usually more enjoy if they were just vocal focused. I guess that's why GFRIEND had quite a big fandom, because this is definitely a sound and a style that, yeah, stands out in that way, with having no real rap section between, or even float sections, you know. It was just playful vocalizing all the way through. The ending bit though, the ending vocals in there were really, really good, and like mentioned, I'm expecting it was Yuju, given she was the main vocalist, or is the main vocalist. But yeah, like mentioned, visually and concept-wise, you know, it's, I don't know, doesn't really do anything for me, you know. It's like, nothing too crazy, it's a simple, and I guess, somewhat relatable type of concept, because like mentioned here with the school thingy, and them having to getting punished for doing fun in class and whatnot, I guess, you know, that's we've just seen that before, you know what I mean? It kind of also carries over these back then typical aesthetics as well, like here these very short outfits and whatnot, and the choreo very dynamic, all that kind of stuff. I think it was all way more common back then. Nowadays we just have way more heavier stuff there and all that kind of things. So yeah, GFRIEND's Glass Bed. Sound wise, really enjoyed it. Really liked the playfulness of the vocals here. And also great showcase vocally, not just a playful and bright song in general, but like mentioned, also just some strong vocal showcase in general, immediately showing off. We're not just here to play, we're also here to show off talent, you know. And yeah, Sound-wise, song pretty damn fun. Music video, whatever, you know, it's there basically. You know, it's just a fine music video and concept, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, Glass Band, I'd say nonetheless a really solid debut. I think it still showed off their dancing and their vocals pretty well. So yeah, fun and enjoyable. And we move over to their first comeback, make Gustas 2, which Gustas is Spanish, right? Or is that Spanish? I have no idea. It was definitely released on July 23rd, 2015, so around half a year after the debut. I think it's quite a fun length between debut and first comeback, so check it out. No idea what to expect. GFRIEND, man, Gustas 2. Or Ta, or however you pronounce it. I have no idea. We not have English subtitles? Nope, that's unfortunate. Back with the schoolgirl aesthetic, I see. Like mentioned, it was a different time. It was just way more common back then to do that than nowadays. Oh, we're back again with this type of sounds that I mentioned. Yeah, we had some fun instrumental interludes in between there too. So now you're back at it, I see. Oh, we're again opening with the chorus. Okay. Formula straight away, basically. Oh, where's that film though? That's such a gorgeous wild landscape there. Like a simple landscape, you know, just the grass fields. Lord, they look so young. They're like, the difference between these songs and Maga, or like music video wise, is night and day. Makes sense, given it was half a freaking decade. But I think the makeup really plays into it too. Chorus melodies are really engaging though. They really make you into it really quickly. Because that's too, okay. What does that mean though? If I translate it. I'm gonna check that quick. Yeah, it's immediately like you. It's I like you in Spanish. Okay. Alright. Yeah, but like mentioned, just like the debut song, it kinda carries over OST feelings for me. Just the entire instrumental picture. We still have these type of things down near the street. These how do you call it in English? These automats where you can get candy out of it. It's a freaking time capsule right there. The vocals when it comes to the bridges and final chorus though. Oh. What? Like I was already wondering, wait, did we have a little bit of rock influence near the intro? But yeah, wow. It's Yuji, right? Wow. Yeah, and that part of the chorus is na 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 na. Alright. I really did not expect some rock influence in this time and date back then for a at that point definitely more bubbly typical song, because here it is already. That's the thing. when people talk to me about GFRIEND in general, they talked about like a definitely more unique concept and like some magic involved and all that kind of stuff, and I was like, oh, that sounds pretty damn fun. You know, I'm always a big fan of creative gimmicks, basically, or just creative concepts. And thus far, these first 2 music videos, rather generic, you know. It's just this very typical schoolgirl aesthetics, you know, both visually, the way they're dressed, you know, with like these short skirts and like tennis outfits and whatnot, you know, like that. I've seen it dozens of times before. So music video wise, thus far, very, very typical in that direction. Sound-wise, also definitely way more bubbly K-pop type of sound. And yeah, I actually remember somebody commented under my manga reaction, I think, where I was like, beforehand, oh, maybe I should expect them to be a bubblegum K-pop group, and he was like, oh, I thought of the first 2, but later on, it went a different direction, and that's, I guess, what we were going for, because just when I look at the thumbnail for Apple, which we will have, which is their last music video before Mago, actually, so we have to wait a little bit before we get to that. That looks already 20 times more interesting than the first 2 music videos, which were, like mentioned, a very typical, just like, you know, but I guess it makes sense. Because, like mentioned, at that point, they were all still pretty young, I think, ranging from 16 to 20. So, we're starting off basically similar to NCT Dream, I guess. NCT Dream also kicked off with chewing gum. I mean, just compare chewing gum to hot sauce nowadays, you know. They evolve basically with their age, which I actually enjoy, you know, because I always like it more when the first few years, especially when we have young members, your sound is fitting for that age, basically, and you then, the older you get and the older the artists and idols get, you progress that sound and get into something more mature and more maybe darker or just a bit more creative, you know. So going for this rather bubblegummy K-pop route for their debut, on their first comeback, it's fine, you know, it makes sense, it's good, and I prefer that now over, you know, going for already Happy Girl Crush and whatnot, even though, like mentioned, I think before Blackpink really came into with Do, I think there wasn't even a thing back then. So yeah, GFRIEND's with Gustas too, like mentioned, quite similar to Glassbed in both the formula and sound. Yuju again, I think it is Yuju because she's the main vocalist, so I'm guessing she's the one doing these high notes and background vocals there all the time. Very enjoyable. Like mentioned, the dynamic of the choreos is, like mentioned, very playful too. A lot of leg movement in there as well, whether it's kicks or, like, you know, just a lot of steps involved as well. So it is definitely suited for them already. It's basically a vocal and dance showcase in a very age-fitting direction. And that's fine, you know. Like mentioned, both songs sound fun, and I think I can enjoy them on re-listens, but nothing has flashed me really yet, you know. Even though these vocals there near the end for both songs are really, really damn good. Alright, GFRIEND's first comeback, Gustas 2, which is quite a fun name, like mentioned. I like it when we have other languages involved. Solid first comeback, like mentioned, goes into a very similar direction to the debut in both sound and formula in general. So yeah, fun and enjoyable as well, nothing too crazy. We move over to the second comeback overall, which was released back on January 24th, 2016, so around or like 1 year after their debut, which is rough. Let's see what in store for us. Let's check it out. Subtitles here. Let's go. Back with the school. I think we do we have a storyline? Like, this first one thing was like basically during school, the other one was afterwards. Ooh, that's a stunning aesthetic though, but again, the spacey sound. We had it now in all 3 music videos already. Or all 3 songs. Is it like the signature intro sound or so? Just woo. But this is already visually a very different approach. Like, still the core, but the colors at least. Way more twister, way more grayish. Yeah, voice is factored though already. Oh, we didn't open with the chorus this time, I just noticed. But this aesthetic here with this castle-like school in the snow. awesome. Oh, now very, very energetic interludes. The lyric makes a lot of sense, like mentioned. I think we will be seeing a huge change in concept down the road. Digging these very city shots though, you know, because it once again a very relatable feeling and visual. This chorus is sounding good yet again though. They just can't go wrong with their cool choruses. Then again, this very energetic interlude with the classical instruments. The instrumental portions here are really fun. Oh, but I really love the snow aesthetics here. Oh. Okay, I really did not expect 2 songs in a row to have a rock influence in an instrumental portion. These vocals though! Oh yeah, but the snow aesthetics were so gorgeous. This is having my favorite music video thus far from the Free today. The riff! Oh, poor Teddy! Yo, but these instrumental portions are sick! Clock visuals. Oh! Like clock choreo visuals. Oh, lengthy outro. Okay. Definitely my favorite thus far from the Free today. It's way more. It already. Oh, the visuals here with the snow, honestly. Okay, this now really invokes my interest because I already see here, like mentioned, definitely a switch up or definitely a change in visual and aesthetic, because like mentioned, the first 2 music videos were very bubblegummy and very, you know, like very school aesthetics, you know, just in a more typical direction. It still carries over this portion with the, you know, like them just being students basically, but we already go into a very different setting with more of the city aesthetics. You know, everybody is like in has like, you know, love pain or whatever you call it, you know, where they are like thinking about love and like trying to figure out what to do and whether to talk to him or whatnot. And the snow aesthetics in here though, you see it here as well. The snow theme throughout this entire thing, like mentioned, went already from more colorful to more of gray scale. So I guess we progressed darker in that sense, or like more grayer in that sense. These snow visuals here are so freaking beautiful in between. Like, we basically now went out of the school basically and went into the city, which I guess is Seoul, Yangyang Park or Yangang Park. No idea where that is. Can I find out where that is? Like in the music video already? Either way though, this building here, whatever that's now the school they were in or whatever it's something else, this aesthetic here with the dresses and with the snow going on, that's just definitely my favorite music video thus far. It just has a very open feeling to it this time, because it's like mentioned, part in big, majority shot in the city and whatnot. And just like mentioned, had way more going on with something in the city, one at the bus stop, one in the practice room, one at the train station, and you know what. But sound-wise too, this time definitely just felt a bit more heavier and a bit more, just a bit more energetic in general, but still very much goes a similar route as the first two, with still being obviously majority or like fully vocal focus. We again had such a heavy vocal section at the end, which I still think is huge. I think it just doesn't, you know, it would just only make sense for her to be in that role. Or maybe we had 3 different ones already. I don't know. I can't tell that. Would be easier if we had, you know, the subtitles available with the names on it. I think we had to have the for some Dreamcatcher videos actually. But yeah, this song, also, like mentioned, we still had this spacey sound that in the intro. Like mentioned, I'm guessing that is a trademark thing, you know, like maybe is it a producer tag? I don't know, but we still definitely keep it in there. But yeah, Rough is already they basically take the formula, but already write a different approach, both sound-wise and visually again, and that's already big thumbs up for me. They already they had their debut aesthetic and sound, took it over to their first comeback and did it in a different way, and now take it for their second comeback and already switch it around a little bit and just add a little bit more. And I can already see, like mentioned, that the songs are, upon first viewing and listening, nothing that blows my mind exactly, or nothing that makes me go, oh my god, crazy, whatnot, but will be the type of songs that when I then just go ahead and just listen to them on Spotify without focusing on anything else and just let the music do the work, will be really enjoyable. We often have these type of songs, because like mentioned, the music video doesn't really add the explosive factor either, you know. Margot was definitely that. Margot was visually and sound-wise and mind-blowing type of song. That is not the case yet, but these songs will still feel really good on re-listens, because the vocals and the chorus, especially the very full choruses, like Margot too, all choruses I've listened from GFRIEND thus far were so full and melodic. Basically, no real instrumental breaks in between, other than the great interludes, which was, like mentioned, so funny with the classical, powerful instrument, basically. Big fan of the choruses thus far. The choruses really have weight to it. They really have a spark in it that I really enjoy. And yeah, I'm really excited to see how their other music videos progress. Even though when I look over and see like songs called Sunny Summer and Sunrise, these will probably end up being more of a typical summer type of aesthetic and whatnot. But thus far, definitely my favorite from the 3 today. GFRIEND's Rough, both visually and sound-wise, really damn cool. Really stunning. This bit with the teddy though, don't leave me. I hold your hands. Oh, I hold your hands at the crossroads. Crossroads is a title for later down the road. I mean, you know, it's just a typical word, but oh, that's quite funny. But yeah, GFRIEND's Rough, very enjoyable. Really exciting to see where this is going, because I feel like we already have something going on here. That's why we're now checking out our final music video for today, which is NAVILLERA, which I guess is that also Spanish, or I have no idea. Check quick. And NAVILLERA, is that a word? Or is it just like a made-up word or so? NAVILLERA is it's actually, oh, it's a K-drama, a new one. All right. Is there any wrong? Song. Okay, we have a drama named after it and in the song, but does it have a meaning? Like a butterfly. Okay, it's actually a Korean word that combines the word for butterfly with okay, like a butterfly. All right. Our fourth and final music video for the first of 4 Catching Up on GFRIEND videos, NAVILLERA, Like a Butterfly. This was now released on July 10th, 2016, so very similar schedule. Basically, every 6 months at that point. Okay, going back to the gym. But again, rock influence in there, okay. But again, you hear this type of instrumental, it continues to give me OST vibes for some reason. Or like, drama vibes, just in general. Oh, would this be sounding a bit more grittier? Again, there must be a meaning behind it. Maybe we'll find it out later, but hope it's just a favorite sound element. Oh, why did she sound? Okay, I get you in a moment, but again, what full-length chorus into an instrumental interlude or outro, basically, to it. Ah, their choruses. Huh? Ooh, I like the sound element here. This very screechy electronic element. Yeah, but so many little melodies implemented there that I actually liking this retro camera. Back with the rock influence. Very soft about its stare. This is catchy though. This is a catchy melody. Huh? Ooh. I really didn't expect GFRIEND to have rock influence in their songs, especially the early ones. I guess maybe it was a thing back then still, not sure. Oh, but this retro camera from like the early 2000s is an interesting choice too. Woo! Is that YouTube? Is YouTube going off in every single finale basically? It is camcorder, yeah. Alright. Oh, and just see, they always have a different logo there as well. That's pretty cool. That's always a cool thing. That's what I love about Dreamcatcher as well. They always have a different logo for every comeback. That always adds a lot to that era, you know? Okay, GFRIEND's NAVILLERA. We went kind of back in the sense of we go back to a very typical school visual here with the gym and everything, and a bit more colorful as well. So we basically took this grayish approach from rough and went a bit more into, again, more colors for NAVILLERA, but still also a bit more darker with the night aesthetics here at the pool and everything. I'm still unsure what to make of the music videos thus far. Where they were going. If it's really just, you know, just a typical aesthetic from back then, or if there's still a story maybe going on. Because here, like, maybe we still had so many elements in there with the plushies and with the teddy bear again, where I'm like, huh, where is this going? Is it really just for that one music video, or is there a bigger thing behind it? That's what I have yet to find out. NAVILLERA again goes for a very typical approach, or like what means typical. I'd say they definitely found their formula very early on. I'd say generally, I think when I look at many girl groups at the moment, everyone has their own formula in some sense. You know, Dreamcatcher has their rock formula with the very heavy rock elements. Blackpink has nowadays a very heavy girl crush sound in there. Red Velvet always had a very poppy and somewhat a city pop sound to them. Twice went always into a very bright pop direction, and another example like take is ITZY, that always have the very confidential, loud and powerful type of sound, while now GFRIEND, from all I've seen thus far, at least for the first 4 music videos, because like mentioned, Argo is still very stand out at that point in the disco pop direction. All the first 4 music videos of GFRIEND thus far go into a very similar approach in the tone, in the vocal delivery in general, and just throughout the entire dynamic. But they still feel different to one another. But I would not be surprised that if I now listened to to all 4 songs casually, back to back, so without any breaks or talking in between, that they will feel similar. But that's okay, you know. We have a successful formula basically for the title tracks at that point already, and they are just doing it in a different approach. That's fine to me, you know, because like mentioned, I definitely expect a big concept change, or like big different concepts down the road. NAVILLERA, like mentioned, once again featured a big vocal showdown there at the end. I'm, like mentioned, still expecting it to be huge because she is the only main vocalist of GFRIEND as far as I now remember, unless I already forgot, but I think it was that. Right? OMG was just a vocal, or like was just a vocalist, main dancer, yeah, I think it's huge all the time, because otherwise I only expect main vocalists to do this type of vocals there at the end of the song. Yeah, it must be her. If not, that mentioned gladly clean me up about that. But yeah, we still have rock influence in there, which I like mentioned really did not expect beforehand. We now this time we had more of a screechy electronic sound into this, which adds some flavor to the verse as well. And otherwise, again, very full chorus. What I just love it so much. Their choruses are so full. They're so melodic. They have weight. There is stuff in there, you know. The choruses just have a lot to offer, and I feel like they really feel good on re-listens and invite you to re-listen to these songs again. I think the choruses, I wouldn't say carry them at this point, because like mentioned, I think the sound style here in general is definitely not my favorite, but I feel like I will re-listen to these songs nonetheless because the chorus just sounds that good. GFRIEND knows how to do choruses from the get-go, and then again these instrumental interludes after the chorus before the next verse and all that kind of stuff. The bridges is once again rather full here too, bit softer elements in between as well, and just sections as well. GFRIEND's NAVILLERA is, like mentioned, formula-wise rather similar to their first 2 music videos, but just works. They found a formula for themselves very early on. It just works. It works in the sound department and visually, I guess. Because like mentioned, we still are here at a very young stage of their career. They're all still 17, 18, whatnot. So I'm still fine with them going for these type of visuals. Because like mentioned, if we compare these music videos to Margot already, holy moly. I mean, you know. But yeah, choreo looked again dynamic too. They are definitely a dance vocal focused group, which you can definitely see in the music videos and in the sound as well. So that's definitely a plus, because that's obviously what they're going for and what they want to be known for. I think they're successful with that. I think all music videos thus far have been successful, have been just work, you know. Again, nothing that blows my mind, nothing that makes me go whoa or crazy like Margot did, but absolutely solid. Like, nothing I can really criticize, you know. It is obviously into a very similar direction all the time. It obviously is not my favorite style, but doesn't mean it. And it's definitely not. GFRIEND's first 4 music videos, Glad Bad, Migos, Asu, Rap, and NAVILLERA, all very enjoyable, all go for a similar formula which just works, and therefore all songs definitely delivered to me. I had a lot of fun with this Catching Up On GFRIEND. I had a lot of fun with it. I enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, gladly leave a like down below to show me. Oh my hair! If you did, gladly leave a like down below to show me that you did. What are your thoughts on the first 4 music videos of GFRIEND? Which one of it is your favorite? What are your thoughts on the entire concept that I've been going there, way there since day one? Tell me all your thoughts about it down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then you can gladly leave a sub as well, or support my Patreon. It would help me a lot. We will see each other again with GFRIEND very soon, because like mentioned, VIVIZ debut will be on, I think, February 8th, so that is I think only 10 more days to go or so. Let me check before I say something wrong. It's exactly on the Tuesday not next week, but the week after. So we're probably seeing us again around Wednesday or so, maybe Tuesday already, with the second GFRIEND catching up on it, then the third and fourth one, all before their VIVIZ debut. So yeah, for whatever content you may be interested in, for whatever content you may be interested in for, I will see you again soon on this channel. Stay safe, have been happy, have a great time, have a great weekend, and see you again soon with more GFRIEND reactions. Thanks for watching.